All right, welcome everybody. 6:31. We were playing around with some of our music. To get it started, here, I'm going to turn on my light.
Andrew, you cut your hair. I love it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hear it a little bit? Okay.
I love
I'm gonna go ahead and get us started. I'm gonna bring this up so we can play. Okay, that's me and my own music. All right, everybody. We had about 22 people signed up for today. Just a little how we're gonna approach this is that we're gonna have all of our answers through chat. So please use chat it'll be a test in who's the fastest typer tonight, really, or the most skilled. And I'm going to bring that up now. And I got to remember to just take everybody off of mute just to avoid background noise. We started. Because we won't be screaming these answers out, I guess. Yeah, this is our first time doing our trivia. I think we're going to try to do it every other week, maybe throughout the rest of summer. So a little trial and error, but just so a couple, we're thinking of maybe a couple practice examples before we get started. Yes, Rebecca, please play. Before we get started, so again, answers are in chat. Whoever is the first to answer the question will essentially get the point. And then we're just going to be taking points along the way. Maybe we'll give some updates as far as top scorers. And whoever gets the most points at the end will receive a free class at Cork Buzz. And I think as we send out these invites, maybe we'll have to document top scorers in that as well, almost like a little trophy presentation and whatnot too. But as we do this, so maybe just a couple practice real quick, just to get us going, using chat, all right? We'll do this. So the idea is to be the first to type it in. What is the most planted red grape in Italy? The most planted red grape, great. I don't know, maybe Rebecca shouldn't play, but essentially Rebecca would have gotten that 1 point. Michael was close second there, but Sangiovese is the answer. Okay, practice number 2. What is the most planted white grape in South Africa? Most planted white grape in South Africa. All right, we're gonna have to take Rebecca off of this because she's just too quick to the gun here. Heather came in a close second, but this is the idea. Awesome. So Rebecca should have been 2 out of 3. We'll do one more because I think everybody gets the game on this. What is the most planted red grape of Bordeaux? Most planted red grape of Bordeaux. Oh, that took another second longer. Andrew came in. I got an M from Dash. Should we let those first initials count? I don't think so for yet today. I think we'll just have to use our best judgment. So I think I have to give that point to Andrew. Andrew coming in with the 1 point. All right, so we'll get started here. All right, we'll go into our first. I have 10 rounds. Oh, no, you guys can't see that. Did everybody see that? Did I ruin it? No. We'll try it anyway. I'm gonna see if you guys cheated. Okay, let's do it. Round 1, Wines of the USA, because it is gonna be the July 4th weekend. Let's do it. Who was the first to release a white Zinfandel? Oh, okay. Well, Rebecca and then Venkat. I told Rebecca she could join, so I think I have to give it to her. I think I'm gonna give Rebecca it almost was like a handicap or something like that. But the answer is Sutter Home, and Rebecca got it first. Venkat came in 2. Awesome job, you guys. Let's not dilly-dally too much. Dr. Constantine Frank is known for the Rieslings from what state? Michael, good job. Michael's on the board with 1 point. Absolutely. Uh-oh. Opus One is a collaboration between Chateau Mouton Rothschild and what famous California producer? Venkat, very quick to the gun here. Robert Mondavi, 2 points for Venkat. We'll keep ourselves going. Awesome. Awesome job, you guys. Andrew coming in close second. What is the largest American viticultural area, AVA, in the United States? Mississippi River something? Anybody else want to follow up on that? She's close. Maybe we'll just have to reveal the answer. Augusta, Missouri is one of the first. Upper Mississippi Basin. We're all really close. Upper Mississippi, I think just River Valley. No, I gotta look. I have to make sure I get my answers correctly, but I think we have to pass on that one. Lastly, who is the first to plant Pinot Gris in the United States? I know a few of you out there know this one. Who was the first to plant Pinot Gris in the United States? I'll give you producer if you can't give name. Dun, dun, dun. And I'll have to say time's up on that one, Cabot. Almost. We're talking about some of the Cabots. And to see our answers in front of us, Sutter Home in 1975 for the first rosé, or white Zinfandel is what I should say. Dr. Constantine Frank of New York. Upper Mississippi River Valley, we were really close. And then the states that are included, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, and Iowa. And for those that I'm sure was in the back of tongue for a few of you, Artem, I'm going to give it to you, man. He got Irie. 1 point. All right. That concludes round one. So now this is going to be, oh, I was trying to play my music. And then instead of game music, I got black keys to narrate our second round. It's total rock and roll. All right. So you guys, for the Napa versus Sonoma fire round, again, this is going to be real quick and a chance for anybody to pull up ahead. We have 10 of these. And I'm going to show you, I believe, starting with producer. And the idea is to name if it's either Napa or if it's Sonoma. So these are how you would reply, either Napa or Sonoma. Okay. Here we go. Charles Krug, is it Napa or Sonoma? Andrew, quick to the gun there. Well, thank you. No, Rebecca got it first. I'm sorry, I gotta. Okay, close. Napa or Sonoma? You could almost even guess before we get started. Robert Mondavi. Oh, I'm gonna need your help because it's all the same darn answers now. But I think it was right underneath dash, and it goes to Venkat, which is Venkat has 3 on the board. Okay. Ready? Frog's Leap. And it was Ivy. No, but she guessed Sonoma. Napa. So I think Rebecca, please interrupt if I have that incorrect. But I believe that is right. Okay. Here we go. Napa or Sonoma, you're already guessing. Oh, you're giving the answer. Okay. Peter Michael Le Pivot. Oh, that is Ivy. She came up strong. She got the Sonoma. 1 point. Absolutely. Okay, got to make sure I remember where I left off. Number 5, flowers. Amber, I think you're the last to answer that the one before that. Oh gosh, you guys, I lost track in that one. I don't know if I'm going to be any help on. What's that? Oh, okay. So Rebecca put a line on our chat, so that's very helpful. I think that's a good idea. So the flowers, forgive me. Please speak up. Take yourself off mute if you were the first one to do it. But there's plenty of opportunities for points here. All right, we'll keep going. Napa or Sonoma, but now we're going to look at AVAs. You ready? Russian River Valley. Awesome. Danielle, awesome. 1 point. Oh, no, you're absolutely right. No, I'm quick to see the first to reply. Danielle, good job on first to reply, but it is Sonoma. I got to make sure I'm accurate, and I have to make sure I give the correct point. Good thing I have my help here tonight. And then I already gave the answer to, oh, well, I'm dropping the ball here, you guys. I already gave you Howell Mountain, and I didn't see who was the first to write it. Amber, did you see that? No. Okay. Got my line. Thank you, Venkat. All right, we're learning together. Ready? Bennett Valley, Sonoma. Right. I got to make sure that your answer was right, and you are correct. Heather, Bennett Valley, known for Merlot of Sonoma. Okay, cool. You guys are awesome. Giving me my line. Here we go. Sebastopol. Napa. No, it's Sonoma. I was ready to give that point away real quick, but Sebastopol is in Sonoma. Andrew, I think this is the first recorded point. I know you're up there pretty quick, but here we go. We got one more. All right, in our fire round, Pritchard Hill, Napa, good job. Ivy, awesome. Ivy, I think that's your second point now. Good. All right, you guys, are we doing okay? That was a fire round. Could have been anybody's game. Now we're into, well, I'll show you the answers here real quick on my fun little slide here. Our game show stage. Now we get pictures. Read that German label. All right, make sure I'm up to where you're at. Question number 1, is this wine sweet or dry? It is sweet. I gotta give it to Rebecca. She's at 4. Heather, good job on coming up right after that. Follow-up question, what village is this wine from? Bernkastel. Andrew, awesome. I have to give it to you. We could also say Bernkastel, but I'm going to give it to Andrew for Bernkastel. And what vineyard is this wine from? Schlossberg. Amber, we were looking at the slides, but I don't think she knows all the questions. So good job, Amber. Schlossberg. I'm using Keypoint. I can usually see my pointer when we're using PowerPoint, but I don't get to see it. Otherwise, I'd be highlighting the label in front of us. In what year did this producer apply to be approved for Predicat level? She's the only one to answer. If you look down below in the Ampliché Proofens number, it's 1985, even though this is a 1983 vintage, 85, the last 2 digits on that very bottom number on the left was the year that it was applied to be approved for this quality level. Good job. I'll make sure I pass this around. What German word for awesome? Heather Bar, you got to it before I even could say it because I'm quick to the gun. Heather with 2 points, concluding round 3. Here we go. And then just our answers real quick. And we move on to our new category. Begins with R. Okay. Ready? Begins with R. So all your answers will begin with an R. So my name starts with R. Winery that made Paul Draper made famous. Okay. Rebecca got the point. Amber comes in second, and then Rudd. Hey, Rebecca, can I ask your help with the phone real quick in music? Do you mind? No, maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll turn on the music again at halftime. I'll make it. We only have one more round after round 4, and we'll turn on some music. Georgian varietal grown in the Finger Lakes. Oh, awesome job, Venkat. And we got Venkat. You have 5 right now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Ricotta. Very, very good. Okay, here we go. Starts with an R. Joseph Swan is based in this AVA. Russian River, Andrew. Oh, you might have been ready. You're thinking ahead, maybe. What could Ryan be asking? So we have a couple things on Russian River Valley tonight. Here we go. Begins with the warmest AVA in Washington. Red Mountain, Andrew. We all know we're gonna have to study for this one next week or next 2 weeks, right? You can see we're highlighting a few American wines tonight. Okay, last one, and our begins with R. First to plant Pinot Noir in Santa Barbara, begins with an R. The answer is no, but it certainly has some wonderful plantings. Well, if you would have came to our tour of California or our in-depth Central California class, you would probably know the answer is Richard Sanford. Oh, to look at. Well, I need to give you time. Okay, maybe I'll give you another second then. Good job, you guys. Okay. So we'll give our little tally here after round 5. We're doing well. We're in another fire round. So what you guys, how this is going to happen, I'm going to give you the appellation, and you have to be the first to respond with the grape. And I'm already getting some good guesses here. Cab Franc. I should make this if you respond once, that's your one try. But we won't do that yet. Okay. Name the grape. Fire round, Sauvignon. Chenin. Nah, but Andrew gets it. Rebecca's saying I got the whole name, but I think Chenin counts. Good job, Andrew. Name that grape. Muscadet. The appellation of Muscadet, what's the grape? Melon de Bourgogne. Supposedly my cat typed that in. Now we're getting some shit talking going on here and trivia night tonight. Good job though, Venkat. I think you were there right under. Awesome. I'm always slow to type on this. Okay. Number 3. Name that grape. Mont Louis or Loire. Chenin Blanc. Awesome, awesome. Andrew. Got our Chenin Blanc. 4. Puy Fumé. Venkat. Awesome. It keeps you on edge, doesn't it, this trivia stuff? All right, good. I like these little divider lines. 5. Sancerre Rouge. Pinot Noir. What's up? Oh, man. Rebecca got it. I thought we were going to throw some people off there. We have 6. We have 5 more. Round 5. Quincy. We're getting in the deeper end of things now. That's right. No, I'm going to give it to him. That makes sense. We know what he's talking about. Andrew, he's got his SB. We can be a little lenient. All right, you guys. Now we're getting into expert categories, I think. Bonazou, Chenin. Oh, cool. We got a new name on the board. Amodini. Forgive me if I don't say that correctly, but awesome. Chenin Blanc, sweet wines at Bonazou. Awesome, awesome. Oh, good. Welcome. All right. See if we can get 2 in a row now. Cours Cheverny. Oh, Artem, I think I gotta give it to you. We had a few right next to each other that were slightly off in spelling, but Artem, I know exactly what you're talking about. Artem gets the point for 8. 2 more. Jasnier. What's the varietal? Jasnier. Awesome. Chenin Blanc. Good job. It's 2 on the board for Amodini. Right. Okay. Awesome. I have a couple bonuses if we like. Côte d'Anceny Blanc. Oh, For those, oh my gosh, yes, Venkat, yeah, Pinot Gris, absolutely right. Yeah, you guys, it's one of these on the, I wish I should have had a map up here, but it's over in Pays on the far western side, near the town of Ancenis. It's the only appellation of the Loire Valley for Pinot Gris. Reds for reds is Gamay. Okay, because I think we all want a little bit more of Loire. We're not quite ready to leave yet. Bonus, Orleans Clary. Orleans Clary. Pinot Noir. I'll give you a hint. It's a red grape. JD, you're right. Let's give JD a point. It's Cab Franc. There's Orleans and Orleans Clary in the Central Vineyards, but Orleans Clary is specific to Cab Franc. Lastly, Puy-sur-Loire. Let's see who our experts are. Amodini running the awesome. You're getting a lot of these tough ones out here. Chasselas. We're again in the Central Vineyards, right near Sancerre, but the only appellation Puy-sur-Loire dedicated to Chasselas. Awesome. All right, halftime. We'll show. I forgot I have my answers here, so we can see all of these real quickly next to each other. Okay, Pinot Gris again for Coteau d'Ancenis, Cabernet Franc for Orleans Clary and Puy-sur-Loire, and our favorite. It's been a little while since he's been on, but Bob Barker. Okay. I'm just gonna see if I think Rebecca's coming in here to help me out. Yeah, but I think it's cool.
On my birthday?
No, I do. Just a little music.
Just keep it on the whole time.
All right, you guys, we're at halftime. We're 5 rounds through. Rebecca's in the lead with 8 points tonight. Venkat, Andrew tied for 7th. Amodini on the board with 3. Artem is 2. Ivy is 2. JD, we got 1. This could be anybody's game still. I was actually holding jock jams for our halftime show, but again, we're working on the kinks tonight.
Hey,
Go.
there's another Amber that's also answering a lot of questions.
Oh gosh.
That one's not me. So
okay.
She's got 2. She's been pretty at least 1, 2, I don't know. 1, 2, 3.
I don't have Amber with any points right now, but let me know.
Okay, I'm recording it. I got you. I see at least, depending. Sorry, Rebecca, Andrew, and Artem. I'm also counting who got first after you, because you guys can take any class.
That's great.
So I have her with 1, 2, 3, 4. If you don't count the cork bug crew, including.
That's great. Thank you for doing that, Amber. I thought that's a really good idea. So for the second half of tonight's trivia, Amber's helping me out here, but I was just going by the first to answer. But we'll be sure to please everybody still participate. But we'll be sure to keep track of who's getting the first after. Here, you'll have to ask me later. Rebecca's asking me something from the other room, you guys. Hold on. So we'll keep going, and we'll keep track of everybody who got the first answer outside of the Cork Buzz crew, so we can give out a free class. So we're now off into island hopping. We have 5 questions. Starting, what island uses the following training method? Are you ready? It's already guessing. Training method. Oh God, I get the answer too darn quick.
No, they're guessing before you rate it.
No, I did the answer too darn quick. But anyway, I think this would be, say, Lindsay. Is that right? Who got that? I think right away. I think that's correct. I'm gonna give it to Lindsay. All right, here we go. We got pictures. Pictures. I'll be a little slow on my gun here. What island will you find the following vineyards? Artem answered first, but who came up after Artem? Lindsay again. Well, like I said, Tenerife. The answer is Lanzarote. I'll have to give myself a pause to see if there's anybody else that comes up in a close second. But yeah, look at these vineyards, you guys. Pretty crazy. And then you could see just even the size of these holes that are essentially built in the ground on the bottom right. I always like showing pictures of Lanzarote. So the far eastern island. And we can see the spelling there. Number 3. On what island would you be drinking the Aluccio? Andrew got the point. Artem's quick in second. And Amber, I got to give it to you there. Awesome. Awesome job. Let me just make sure I'm doing this real quick. Awesome. Cool. 2 more in our island hopping. We have a couple more pictures in front of us. What island is the following wine from? You're looking at Benanti, Pietramarina. And I got Andrew in first. Venkat, you get the point. Everybody gets a point, but Venkat coming in strong. I have you at 8. Yeah, one of the most celebrated white wines of all of Italy, Pietramarina, based on old vines. Caricante, right? Like 80-year-old vines based on bush vines. Benanti. Here we go. The founding fathers toasted to the signing of the Declaration with wine from what island? The answer is Madeira. I'll give you, Artem, that point, absolutely. And then Venkat, you're coming on right behind Artem there. Here we get to take a little picture of these islands because it's crazy to see how these look, all hanging off the cliff of the island itself. Very small holdings as far as most individual farmers. And then that concludes our island hopping, and now we're going to focus on a little bit of geography. I think this is really going to tie into, again, how quick you are into the gun here. So I might even have to put my dash in or something like that too. There we go. There we go. Because how this is going to work, you guys, you'll see. What is further north? Vouvray or Mont-Louis-sur-Loire? North-East. Okay, awesome. Artem was the first to reply. And Michael, we get a point there. Awesome. Michael Santani. North of Vouvray, just north of the River Loire, across from Mont-Louis-sur-Loire. So again, same idea. North, south, east, west. We're talking about appellation. What is furthest east, Sancerre or Pouilly-Fumé? The answer is Sancerre. Heather, awesome. Awesome job. 3 for Heather. Okay, north, south, east, or west. What is further north, Monteta-Tonnerre or Montmain? Oh, Vicky, I'm going to give it to Vicky. So this is a question in referencing on the premier cruise of Chablis, and we're looking either ones on the north side of the River Seine or the south side of the river. Usually premier cruise like Monteta-Tonnerre on the north side near Grand Cruz are a little bit richer and fuller. Those on the south side, like Montmain, premier cruise are a little bit lighter in general styles. Okay, so this one, I believe, is not necessarily northeast west, but what is the northernmost village in Burgundy? Andrew got it right with Marcinay. Oh, I didn't let anybody else kind of follow through on that. Fisson, right underneath that. And again, if you're drinking rosés this summer, it's the only appellation in Burgundy for rosé production. What is the southernmost village in the Côte de Nuit? Southernmost village in the Côte de Nuit? Oh, we're making you think now, Tuesday trivia night. Amber? No, I don't always see, okay, I don't always see what amber it is, I don't think. So I'm gonna give it to our class participant, Amodini, you're number 2. Maybe I'll have to make a little note about that. Yeah, it's Neuilly St. George. If you're in specifically the Côte de Nuit, to the southern part, you're in Neuilly St. George. All right, we got a little bit more after we just show our answers here real quick. And we got 5 more in our France geography. Which is furthest west, Clos de Base or Griotte? Furthest west. Furthest west. No one's typed, you only have 2 options. JD, get a point. Awesome. So this is referencing Grand Crus of Gevrey-Chambertin. We divide them all 9 Grand Crus from the west side versus the east side of the Route de Grand Cru. Usually the ones on the western side have a little bit more concentration and are regarded as slightly higher quality. What this question is getting at. Clos de Besse on the western, usually higher quality vineyards, Gevrey-Chambertin. Okay. Which is furthest east? Bienvenue, Betard Montmarché, or Chevalier Montmarché? Furthest east? And the answer is, oh, everybody's Bienvenue, Amodini. Awesome, good job. Furthest east. I would probably be so quick to the gun that I'd probably type whatever, but yes. And then this is us looking what's further downslope from the Grand Cru Montmarché and what is further upslope, right? So Chevalier on the western side, further upslope, kind of a lighter, more chisel style. Bienvenue, east, downslope, more clay-based, slightly richer, fuller style. But yes, Bienvenue on the eastern side. Here we go. 3 more. Which is furthest north? Côte Rôtie or Cornas? Andrew McFetridge? Or Côte Rôtie, absolutely. That's knowing our appellations of the Northern Rhone, some of the steepest slopes in all of France. The answer is Côte Rôtie. So Andrew, I'm gonna give you a point here. And then we also are gonna give a point to Venkat. I don't mean to be talking down or looking away from the camera, but I want to make sure I get my points on here for everybody. Yeah, both dedicated to Syrah. The Côte Rôtie to the north, we can be at blend Viognier, sometimes a little more lighter, elegant to Cornas. What is furthest west, Minervois or Malpère? All right, Southern France lovers. Malpère is correct. And I see both Andrew and Rebecca, but Rebecca got it. Andrew, I'm going to give it to you. All right. I'm going to let it slide. When a few trivia examples I've seen, they've let things be a little lax on spelling. If I know, I think I'm going to give it to Andrew. I'm not trying to play favorites here, or certainly not. And then Amber, I'm going to give you a point there too. Yeah, and then this is looking us at southern France. It's usually an extension of Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre, what we see in the southern Rhone. But once we get into the western parts like Malpère, that's when we start to see that influence of the Atlantic Bordeaux influenced varietals. So it's us understanding when we move away from GSM into grapes like Merlot and Cab Franc. Last one for France geography. Furthest east, Saint Julien or Saint Emilion? Heather, so fast. Awesome job, you guys. Us learning the difference between left bank Cab Sauv, gravel soils, and right bank clay-based soils. Merlot, Saint Julien versus Saint Emilion. Okay, where am I? Round 8. You guys, we only have a couple more rounds to go. It's only 30 rounds, so we're gonna have a really fast speed that we're gonna be taking place for the next 15 minutes. No, it's only 10 rounds. Okay, where am I? Serene River, where am I? Chablis. Oh gosh, you guys are so quick. Andrew was the first to mark that one. And then Amber, I'm gonna give it to you. There we go. We're in the river Serene. I mentioned already, stating the answer to a previous question if we're listening. Got some competition between Rebecca and Andrew. All right, where am I? Vosges Mountains. Alsace. All right, Andrew and then Lindsay. Andrew and then Lindsay. Dun, 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 dun. Where am I? Number 3. Mistral winds. And oh, I knew there was a lot of people going to get that one. Amodini, absolutely right. Very fast to the gun there. Amodini. Here we go. Vaca Mountains. Napa. Awesome. And I'm going to give it to, well, Andrew is he's really fast at his typing. But Amodini again here coming. Oh, I can't because it's Cali. I think I need to be a little more specific than that. I'm going to give it to you. Amodini or California. I'm going to give it to him. Why not? I didn't say be specific, so that's my own fault. No, you got the point. You got the point. We're back in Napa, the eastern side of Napa, Vaca Mountains. Where am I? Seneca Lake. Where am I? State. Let's see if we can do state. All right. Rebecca took out Andrew that round, but Venkat, well, we'll give Rebecca the point. Venkat, one class step closer to his free class. And top, oh, Van Duzer Quarter, I gave you one. Oregon, oh, good job, JD. Holy cow. I tired of me just talking. Just give me the trivia. Good job, JD. We're in Oregon of Willamette Valley. No, it's own AVA, but a little break in the mountains that provides Eole, Amity Hill, and McMinnville with structured, more styled Pinot Noir. Number 7. Zonda winds. We're looking for country. Zonda winds. Argentina, absolutely right. I have to give it to Rebecca and Amodini. Coming up strong here. I think we have strong competition here. I mean, all of you guys are doing awesome. Don't give up. This could be anybody's game still. But we're looking at Venkat and Amodini for perhaps top potential scorers. But again, anybody's game. Here we go. Cook Strait. Let's see who. Cook Strait. South Africa, good guess. New Zealand. All right, Artem, I'm not surprised by that. Awesome job. Yeah, so it divides the North Island for the South Island. Lindsay coming in a close second there, I would say, if I'm counting points. Artem and Smartum. Aconcagua River, what's the country, you guys? Chile, Amodini. So usually Chile is divided by these river valleys. It's almost like a ladder, how the region is shaped, or country is shaped north to south. Last one for where am I? Cape Doctor. If you attended last Friday's class with Jim, just awesome guy. But Rebecca was the first. Amodini right after that with 4. Cape Doctor affecting False Bay. Oh, I have a bonus if anybody's fast. Poniente Wind. Poniente Wind, where am I? Spain. Jerez. Right. I didn't give you guys a heads up there. I have one more bonus here. Poniente is one of the famous winds coming from the Atlantic as a humid wind. And you combine that with the dry winds, the Levante from the east, and then they get this unique climate condition that develops floor to make sherry. Last bonus, where am I? Lake Neusiedl. Oh, right, Austria. Rebecca and then Lindsay coming in right after, where we see this humid condition regarding its close proximity to this lake, where they have the development of botrytis, and you can make these sweet, wonderful wines from Osbruck from Austria. I was about ready to say Tokai, but sweet wines from Austria. Okay. Just a quick look at our answers as I put this in. I might have to set this up a little bit differently for our next trivia, but we can see our answers. All right, you guys. Name that champagne, because Laura, she loves champagne. We have our half-price bottles every night, right? Okay, what's it gonna be? I'm gonna give you a hint. We're starting out with Prestige Cuvées. Are you ready? Here we go. Dom Perignon, who makes it? Moet, absolutely. Venkat, no time to waste there. Prestige Cuvée. Ready, Freddie? Cuvée Sir Winston Churchill. Paul Roger, absolutely. What up? Guys, these are some pretty heavy hitters. Cuvée, well, we'll give you the answers and review this in a second. Number 3, La Grande Dame. Veuve. Man, don't mess with Venkat and his champagne knowledge. Prestige Cuvée. If I'm drinking champagne, I'm going to his restaurant, right? All right. I'm going vineyard. Get ready. Claude Menil. Claude Menil. Krug. Artem. Rebecca. Oh, Amodini. I think Rebecca and Amodini both get a point here. And again, we'll review this in a second. What's that? Oh, Artem beat. Okay, thank you. What's that? Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Claude Guas. Claude Guas. Who made it? Ploponar. That's who Artem thinks. Philippinat. Ploponar. Oh gosh. I'm gonna give you both a point. Yes, and you guys, wait, we're not done yet. But Clos de Glace, 1935, is regarded as the very first single vineyard, right? Clos de Menil by Krug, essentially as a Blanc de Blanc, one of the very famous 2 single vineyard sites released from Krug. And then Dom Perignon, one of the first prestige cuvée, Paul Roger, cuvée Sir Winston Churchill, released in 1975, 10 years after his passing. But here we go. We have 5 more, and name that champagne. So we're not done yet. Switching gears, you guys ready? Could be anything. We know it's champagne, but name that champagne. 0 to 12 grams. You guys are really quick. Andrew and then Heather. I thought I was going to trip you up here a little bit. Okay, ready? Name that champagne. 4-liter bottle. 4-liter bottle. Oh, I'm making some of you think. All right, Jeroboam. Good job. Good job, Venkat. I think you're at, I think I have you at 16. Yep, no, it's absolutely right. It's like a double magnum, Jeroboam. All right, where are we going from here? RM. What does RM indicate on a name that champagne? Grower. Absolutely, grower. Recolta manipulant. I think Artem and then Venkat. Awesome job. Make sure I'm doing this correctly. All right, 2 more. Name that champagne. Appellation for still wine. Not technically champagne, but in the Champagne region. Coteau Champenois. Awesome. I know Andrew wanted it. I almost could give it to you, but I think it has to go to Venkat. Well, I'm having a spectacular time in Venkat's restaurant here, man. I'm drinking everything from prestige cuvées to still wines. Last one. The first Blanc de Blanc, or what's regarded as the first Blanc de Blanc. Salon. Oh, I shouldn't have said something so quick, but yeah, essentially Salon was regarded as the very first Blanc de Blanc producer. But here, 1921, for our very first prestige cuvée, if we don't consider Louis Roederer's Cristal, for almost 70 years, it was only released to Russian SARS. But now, finishing in our final round, round 10. Time for desserts before we go on our way. Okay, 5 points. Who will be the winner? I think more fun just to say you got the most points for tonight. You guys ready? Lagote. What is the name of the noble rot magic mold that affects grapes in botrytis? Rebecca's up there. Artem. And I think I also have to give it to Lindsay here. Awesome. Dun, 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 dun. What is the one and only superior first growth I saw turn? And I bet you are almost anticipating it. Chateau d'Yquem, absolutely, with 4 points. Venkat, 3 more. What is the grape used for Tokai? The main grape? JD, Rebecca, and then JD. Awesome. Yeah, you guys, if you have this, every once in a while, the 67 Paul Mall will do these trivia things too. And I'm always so slow in my type and my answers. Number 4. What style of port, ruby or tawny, will show more flavors of oxidative aging, nutty, dried fruits, and toffee? I couldn't even finish the question. Rebecca, Artem, and JD coming in strong towards the back end. Awesome job, JD and Rebecca, everybody. And for the last question of tonight's Tuesday trivia, out of the 4 main varietal styles of Madeira, which is the sweetest? You better answer before I do. Malvasia. Darn it, I hit my, and I totally screw up the last question, giving you the answer first. But Andrew threw out Malmsey, Artem came up. Susan, awesome. As we finish. Okay, you guys. All right, here. And then we finished a little bit early. You guys, this is our first night doing this. But we just thought it'd be a fun way just to kind of get together, and or we like to just kind of test or quiz each other on our own wine knowledge from time to time. That it'd be something to bring us all together and do tonight. So we have a book club that we're also starting kind of on a like bi-weekly basis. So next week we're just reading Judgment of Paris. So you can just come and join us for free on another Tuesday, where we can just talk about Judgment of Paris, celebrating the wines of the United States and its history, and trying to get ourselves to read some of these books that we can never get around to. And then after that, we'll do another round of trivia, and we'll kind of keep it general, but we'll highlight usually subjects based around our classes, so perhaps even give you an incentive to come and join us. Now, for me, please, Amber, here. So I'm going to take. It's so weird. Okay, cool. I'm going to take us off share. Okay. Thank you everybody for signing in and participating. I guess I could take everybody off of mute real quick. And then we'll just make sure I do my answers. Amber, you might have been more accurate than I was, but I thought I was doing okay. Top scores. God, you know what? I actually have both. Well, I was going to say Rebecca and Andrew, but that's not correct. I have Rebecca and Venkat as the highest scorers. I have them both at 19 points. So Venkat, you have a free class of your choice at Cork Buzz. So I'll send out a little email, maybe just recapping all these questions that we see. And then as this is our first time doing this, please send us some feedback. We want to make it so it's approachable to everybody, because I know we're kind of warped and we're surrounded in a small world, but I want to make it, I also want to challenge everybody a little bit for those who are just studying. We'll still make it where anybody could participate. So if you just have any feedback or something, please let us know. Besides Venkat, and then Andrew came in a pretty strong 16. Amodini, awesome job tonight. I have you at 10. Amber, did you find anything else that I might have? No? You're about the same?
Yeah, no, I'm about the same. I think I kept score a little bit differently than you did, but also, I mean, there was a lot of people that were really quick on the draw that had a lot of great answers here. So, I mean, just everybody, like JD, Amber, Lindsay, and then, of course, like Venkat was awesome.
Those are all awesome.
Yeah, I'm so impressed inspired by everybody that answered all of these questions so amazingly tonight.
No, great job. We'll just end that a little bit earlier, but thanks again for participating, and maybe we'll see you in another 2 weeks. Yeah, I like it that we have some photos up here. Maybe we'll have to do some more of those too, but we'll see. All right. Well, have a good night, everybody.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Amber.
Okay.
Bye, everyone. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Rebecca. See you next time.
Bye, Brad Pitt.
Bye, everyone.